hello, we are live, and this is episode number 3 in what I call the small, where I say this is for small YouTubers, how to get paid before you get to 1,000 subscribers. And this is number 3. I started off with number 1, introducing this and why I'm doing this. And I introduced myself, I introduced Skool. I think today we shouldn't repeat that. When you go in the description, you see that I have a link that I put them in a playlist. If you play it, it's going to show where we started, rather than repeating myself too much. So, I'm Sherifa in Virginia, USA. I'm passionate about these topics because of this book. This book is called Rich Dad Poor Dad. And it taught me something. You know, I'm almost 59 years old or young. And I learned this over 20 years ago. He was talking about passive money. That rich people make passive money, meaning it keeps coming. They set so many streams of income. Some are in investments and all that they do. But for him, he was teaching real estate, how you have a house for rent and you can keep collecting every month like that. But because of the internet, I said, what? We could apply this online. We could apply this online, or we don't have to build houses. We just set up things like YouTube channels, the school communities. So as I revisited the book, I said, we can do this. And then guess what the person I thought about first? I said, at first, before my message was for moms, but then recently I said, you know what? YouTubers. Because the YouTubers have already taken action. They built a YouTube channel. So all I have to do is share how they turn this into money. And I know there is YPP, monetization, but that before that one comes, how about we start making some money now? So that's what this is about. So I started a new YouTube channel, this one, because I have another one I'm about to show you. I have another one, but I said, let me go and start over and find people who are building from scratch, people who have channels that don't have 1,000 subscribers. Let me go to them. I'm here, and this is a secret channel. I'm not even sharing it with others. If you landed here, YouTube brought you here. And that's what I want, because I messed up the other one by inviting so many people. I want the right people for this message. So you don't have to be a YouTuber to gain from this. But if you're a YouTuber, that's a plus, because I know you're already a go-getter, okay? So what I'm sharing today is how do we make money and passive money by just using our YouTube channel and Skool. It's called the Skool, the platform. And the way you do it, like at least in this example today, is by just inviting another person. So I'll show you first 3 ways you could make money. But if you don't feel like starting a community and doing all this work, all you have to do is invite another person to come. And that's it. So in this example, there are 9 categories that the kind of people, the kind of community that can be created. So that's the problem. I didn't tell you about Skool because I said in the other videos, I feel like I'm repeating myself. So Skool is a platform started by Sam Ovens and Alex Omozi. I'm about to show you because I'm about to share screen. And the intention here is, how do you build a business like in one place? In a place that's, so far you've seen people doing businesses in WhatsApp groups, YouTube, WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups. But how do we take it to the next level where you have a community, they call them communities, where you collect money, where you send people emails, where you do like everything set up in one place. So that's what Sam Ovens did, and it's powerful. I've been online for 7 years, and I've not seen something like this. I've been on Skool now for 2 years because everything's very convenient. Even a beginner can do it. See, we don't need houses. We can do it. So all you have to do is invite a person. Right now, if you have a person who owns a Skool WhatsApp group, or a person who owns a Facebook group, those are the best candidates because they're already doing something and they already have gathered some people. But anyone can be. And you could be one, invite yourself. But the target today is you invite another person. So I'm about to flip the camera here to show you the screen. And I'm going to show you, first of all, the 3 ways you could make money, but I'm going to focus on one. And today I'm starting to show you the categories of those people. So we are focused on people who are doing hobbies. So a hobby could be someone who cooks, someone who crochets, someone like people who love something, whatever they love to do. And this is international. This you can use any language you choose. It's the best thing you can do. So you create a community and invite, you create a community and do whatever you do. But your job is going to be inviting people to start communities. If you want to own a community, no problem. But I'm saying this is the fastest way to make money. So communities are of two kinds. The first one is called a hobby community, like I'm about to say here. People who have hobbies, they just want to connect with other people, right? It's not too serious. But then the other one is a serious one. It's like a business. It's called a pro community. That one costs more. So when you come and start a hobby community, let's assume you like crocheting, they give you 2 weeks for free. And then after that, you pay $9 a month. Now, but if you go into the other one, the most serious one, it's called the pro community. That one is now like a business. In fact, when you set it up, you could even have moderators and administrators. These are like employees. It's more serious, and so much you can do in that one. Now, when you invite these people, school will pay you 40% commissions, but it's continuous. Yeah, now I'm still holding this book. It's continuous. The way you have a person who has a house, you rent a house to a person, and as long as they're still in the house, they pay you every month. So the same thing here. If someone comes, invite them, they start a community, as long as they're still over there, school is going to pay you every single month. So for the $9 one, which is the hobby one, you make $4, but it comes every month. But then the pro one, the people who are more serious, maybe they are coaches, like you imagine a coach or someone teaching some kind of skill, they tend to go for the other one, which costs $99 every month. And when they pay $99, school will send you $39. But this is every single month. This money adds up. I could share a little bit. I don't know if I'm allowed to share like this publicly. If you connect with me, I'll show you so far how much I've made by just inviting people. But me, I own 3 communities already. So I guess I'm forced to introduce myself. Or I say I introduce in the other one. I'm Sheriff Anakalima. I'm in Virginia, USA. And this I'm doing this at 9:32 p.m. And I just come here to share this passionately because I know we can get to financial freedom like right now. Me, I'm almost 59. And by the time I'm 60, I want to have this money just coming because I set up all these streams and they're coming. Okay, so let me share the screen. Now, if you're wondering, what's your next step? The next step would be, I have actually right now, by the way, welcome. You know, I decided not to interact so much because I know most people are going to watch it. This is a small community that I have. It's a new channel. So most people are going to watch it later. So I want to be steady here, treat it like it's a video, but it's going to be a replay when you watch this. So the only step you have to take is, you see that in the pinned comment, I'll have a link that takes you to school, and you start. Okay, you have to know that for every single person to benefit from this school, you have to have your own community, although you're not building it to put people in it, because it gives you access. That's how you get the link that's going to share with other people, to invite them. So I'm going to show you. So you have to start a community, but start the cheap one, the $9 one. Free for 2 weeks. You try it out and see. I put a link for you in the description and also in the pinned comment if you don't need my support. If you need my support, which you should, because I'll make it easier for you, then you come to my free community. The link is there too, free. The free community I'm about to show you, and I'll show you how you do this. But if you're the kind that doesn't want to be bothered like that, all you need is a name. Just give it a name and make sure you are using your real name also. Okay, there is your name and there is the community name. I'm Sheriff Anakalima, that's my real name. If you went to my ID, that's my real name. So when you go to school, make sure you're using your real name. But for the community, you can name it anything. Like I have one where I say, take a step to a better you. That's the name of a community. I have another one where I named it, share your story. That's the name of the community. So I'm about to show you. So after you have the name and you put in your card, you have to put in, although it's free, you still have to put in your card. Make sure you choose the $9 one. It doesn't matter if you want the 99 later. Start with the 9 So you first get a feel of this whole thing. Okay. So you have a name, then you have a link. And that link, you could make money starting. Okay. They all go through the 2 weeks trial, but you can start using that link right now. Like right now, if you know someone who's the coach, you say, oh, come on, try it over here. And within 2 weeks, you see someone is starting to show up. Okay, so let me show you this Skool platform. I'm going to that's why I like coming live like this, because I can share screen and show you. Just a second. I'm going to, since you don't know me much, I always like to start by showing you a little bit of, but can we do it? Maybe not. We can't do that because I'm now in another account. But if you see, I'm Sharifa, and if you search for me, you'll see that I have another community another YouTube channel that has almost 15,000 subscribers. So let me see. Are we doing this? Yeah. I put my phone right here to check that I can see the screen. So what you're seeing here is Skool, and it's called Schoolers. So these Schoolers, only the people with communities can access it. So if you are on Skool and you don't have a community, you can't access this one. That's why I say it's better to start a trial. When you start a trial, it gives you access to this. So Skool was started by this young man, Sam Ovens, and you see that he built this whole thing starting, when you look right here, 2019. See, when people see people building businesses, it takes them a while. 2019, he created the first community. For me, I've been here for 2 years. And then what he did, that's not the right one. So what he did, he later invited someone called Alex Somozi. Maybe you've seen this one. Hopefully the share screen will show you. Let me see. Yeah. This one is a partner right now.
Here's how to play the game. You create content across social media, and it's not just limited to these, but things like making...
Okay, he's explaining how you make money on Skool.
Facebook posts, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, YouTube Longs, TikTok Longs. Hey, they're doing stuff. Anyways, you're making that stuff, you're getting eyeballs, you're getting traffic. And all we're gonna do is we're going to funnel those eyeballs, that traffic, those clicks into Skool. And Skool will be your community. This is gonna be the house where you make money.
Okay, the reason why I play him like that, to show you that he explains how you make money. But actually, when you start your trial, you have access to all these, and he's explaining everything right here. What you need to do, the steps and everything. Before you pay any penny, you have access to all these. Now, there's something fun I want to show you before I show you the hobby communities, a map. So see this? Let me see if it's gonna show you. Okay, these are the people with communities. So that's Sam Oven, the one you saw, the young man, he's actually originally from Europe. So you see that here, the Europeans are so many over here. All these are communities. And each community is like a form of a business. So, just a second, it's getting hot over here. Let me put on my fan. So all these are communities, they're businesses. And it's showing that, okay, it's off by 10 miles. So they're showing you that this person is over here, but actually over there, off by 10 miles. You can't really locate them like that, like exactly where they are, unless they told you. So, but this helps, like as people join your community, you know where they are. And some people are now even getting together, meeting at restaurants, they're doing events to connect, because you can see someone on the map. Okay, so this person here, you could chat with them like this. I could send them a message right now. And it shows you where they are actually, and their time, where they are, right? Berlin, right there. And then, if you want to know if they have their community, you tap like right here, and it will show you that they have this community. See? You could join their community. This is so powerful. Okay, so now, the reason I wanted to show you all this, at some point this share is gonna stop working. I have to come back and pick it up. So let's see. Can you still see? See? You can still see it, but at some point it stops. because I want to show you the 3 ways. I said the 3 ways you make money. Before then, I'm going to show you the those people who are already making the money. Let me see. So this is my community. Let me see. Oh, it's still showing you, which is good. So if I tap right here, let's hope it's still showing you. See that? I said that the ways you could make money, ways to make money on Skool, but there are more ways. These are the fastest ways. So number 1, wow, this summer is really hot, and you see the way I dress is really hot. Okay, invite this is the one I'm talking about today. Invite people to the Skool platform. But the other ways could be invite people to other communities like me. If you invite people to my community, I pay 40% commissions, but that's not the topic of today. And then you can invite people to your own community. Now that's a step, assuming you want to have people in your community. But what I'm sharing today, you don't need 2 and 3, just 1. Just invite people to your community. Let me see if I can show something here. See this? Okay, this is a little bit of how I make money when I invite people. See this? When you start your trial, you'll have a link like this. So you just copy this and give it to whoever you want to invite. And these are people I invited. So when they pay, like this person has paid 3 months, this one paid a few months, this one, because people join, they start, let me show you something. Hopefully it's gonna allow me to show it to you. Let's see. See, we lost it. We lost the share. So I have to go back and pick up the page. I have to go back. Let me show you something. I didn't even plan to show you this, but I think it's relevant. Let me pick it up for you. See, when you give that person the link, okay? See here how it says Sherifa Nakalima invited you. Can you see that? So make sure always that your name shows. Ask them, did they see your name? Because that's how you make the money. That's how Skool will pay you your commission. So like me, if you use mine, make sure you see Sherifa Nakalima here. And me, for me, although other people don't do it, me, I support you. So if I give you the link to start a community, find me. Even if you go without connecting with me, and later I found you're stuck or something, find me because I'll support you. So you come right here, right? And when the person clicks right here like this, hopefully it's showing, it's good that I decided to show you this. See, these are the 2 communities I've been talking about. This is a hobby community. This is a pro community. I say when you're on your phone, you'll see that it's not showing them side by side like that. You have to tab from one to the other. Make sure you are starting a trial for this one. Please. I've seen people who come back and say, what, they charge 99? No, you signed up the wrong way. Make sure you are choosing this one as your trial, not this one. Because they're not charging you today. They charge you 2 weeks later. So make sure even if you are interested in this one, start right here. You can upgrade it anytime. Although you can downgrade this one, but they're going to charge you after 2 weeks. So it's better you start low. Then when you see that you are not getting some of these things that this you are getting, you can upgrade anytime you want, okay? So that's how you start a community. All you have to do is tap like right here. See, you give it a name. For me, I already have a credit card on file. But if you don't, this is a debit card actually. If you don't have a credit card already on file, then you give a name to the group and you start the trial. You put in your card, although they don't charge it like immediately, but you have to have it on the file, okay? So let me stop that share. That wasn't really intended. It just happened, and it's a good thing. So I'm going to go back, and this time I'm going to show you the people who are doing the hobbies. The hobby community is the one I want to show you today. So let's come back over here. How are people making money in the hobbies? This is where it all starts. It all starts, you have to have access to this Sam Ovens community, this one. They call the schoolers. This one for people who have communities. Everything I'm showing you here, you can't see unless you have a trial, okay? So there are these tabs. So in the community, people are chatting like over here. This is where the conversations are going, like in the Facebook group, right? But what's different about this? There is the games. So this is where the money is made. There are 9 categories. Hobbies, this is the one we're focusing on today. But there is music, money, this is money business, spirituality, technology, health, sports, self-improvement, and relationships. So all these people are making money inside here. I explained this more in the previous videos, the live that I did. So today I don't want to focus too much on that. Let's go right here on the hobbies. So hobbies, they make the least money. And the least money because these are people just having fun with their hobbies. They just invite friends and people who care about that same thing they're doing. And you see this red, that means someone joined, and then they change their mind. But when you see this is actually, they call it Skool Games. They are competing. Who is making the most money, right? And the person who makes the most money, the top 5 in every category, in each category, the top 5 in each category win an all expenses paid trip to LA. And that's where they visit they meet the owners, Sam Oven, Alex Omozi, then they meet each other too. This happens every 3 months, it's every quarter. So if you come in here, I explain how this money, what it means, and why some money is not put over here. But today I really wanted to show you inside one of these. Let's see. Let's pick one community and see. Okay, this one is a photo project. Let me see. Maybe let's honor the one who's on top. So far they made $19,000, and this is in 2.5 months. They started. This one is every 3 months. So April, May, June. Recording this on June 17th. So it's about 2.5 months. They made 19,000 here. So this is what they made in the last 7 days. And I'm going to click. But once I click, we're going to lose the share. So I have to come pick it up again. So you have to put, this is your name, and that's the name of your community. So this person is Alan, this is their name, and this you are awesome is the name they gave their community. So you can name a community whatever you choose. So you see that once I click here, I think I may lose the share. Let's try it. See, it didn't change. So I have to come and get it. I'm going to get the community, and then I'll show you what they do. Stop sharing. That's for security reason. No, that's why they stopped those shares. So I have to come and pick it up again. Okay, see? You are awesome is right here. Now, this is a person who created a community. And when you create a community, you just put a name and come and describe what's all about, like here on the About page. And once you describe what's all about, like this one said, a vibrant, supportive, engaged community of actors, artists, and creators working together to sharpen skills, build confidence, and take action. So from that description, Skool will put you in that category. So you don't decide what category you're going to be in. Depends on what you do in your community. So this one was put under hobby. And they're charging $49 every month for the people who are in here. Now they have 705 members. You see? Now he's on top, and he's not making too much money because he's in this casual category. So let me play and hear him, what he said.
This is a community for artists. I launched it on May the 4th. And honestly, I started as a place where I could answer questions. I do a Friday Q&A, and I thought, maybe what I had to offer as somebody who does this for a living, makes film and TV for a living, could be helpful. Great. And I was like, cool, let's do it. What actually happened surprised me. In less than 30 days, over 650 artists showed up. Actors, directors, writers, producers, musicians, all sorts of creatives. And somewhere along the way, it stopped being about me, which is a beautiful thing. And frankly, I love it. What happened? People started encouraging each other, challenging each other, holding each other accountable, sharing work, giving feedback, creating things they probably never would have created without this community. I've watched people spend less time scrolling on social media and more time creating art and more time encouraging other artists to create art. I've watched people face fears they've been carrying for years. I've watched artists realize that they're not nearly as alone as they thought they were. Yes, there are industry professionals here. I have the privilege of making film and TV for a living. I do a Friday Q&A, and if that's helpful, and some people have found it to be so, I love it. I'm all about it. There's other pros that come in and pour into these artists.
See, he's explaining what they do. So this is like, he started like in a casual way, the way he see, but because he's doing something unique, many people came and joined. Now he's charging $49 every month. And if you look at how much he made, where we came from, let me see if I can go back to the games. Will it show you? Let me see. That's a problem. It is not showing. You have to share again. I have to keep moving back. Just a second. I'm going, now that you've seen him, let's go back to what he was doing, his community right here. So he, in the past 7 days, he's charging that $49 every month. And so far, he made $19,000. Can you imagine? This is like a casual thing for him. He said he shows up every week to answer their questions, and they're paying him. Isn't that cool? So if you find a person like that, you just invite them and say, you know what? You have this. Come over here. Come start a community. And this is the $99 community. So whoever gave them the link is collecting $39 every month. So you get 10 of those, it's $390 every month, but comes every month. Then you keep building it. But that's just one way of making money. There are other ways you make money. I think I'll stop right there, but look at this. So the top 20 show up on the screen. You may wonder, oh, this one is charging very little money, like $5, I think. Yeah. Some of them just want to recover whatever they are paying, the $99 every month. They don't really intend to make a lot of money. They just want to just collect something and have fun because they get to meet each other. See, that's a hobby. I think I'll stop right here. If you want to have access to this, the link is in the... When you watch this as a replay, it will be in the pinned comment and also in the description. You can come and go try it out. All you have to do is give it a name. Once you give it a name and start a trial, you have access to that link. It's under your profile. So the important thing about Skool, if you're not on there, please use your real name. Don't use fake names like TikTok or anything. Your real name, because it has they have to pay you. If they're going to pay you, the only step that's left is to add your bank account. The money comes every Wednesday. It's fun money, I'm telling you. So if you are especially a YouTuber, that's why I'm doing this. If you're a YouTuber, please try this out. You'll be glad you did, because you're going to start talking about it here in your videos, and then maybe recommending other YouTubers to go do the same. Today, I know I focused on hobbies, but it doesn't have to be hobbies only. It could be any other person who wants to make some money. The reason I decided YouTubers, because I feel like you work hard. You're not seeing any money. Let me show you how to make some money. Yeah, that's my passion. Thank you so much for watching. Like it, share it. Most importantly, go try it out. If you need my support, click on the link that says my free community. I didn't show you my free community. Oh my God. I have to go back just a little bit to show you my free community. I didn't show you my free community. I showed you something, but I didn't talk about it much. So I'm going, before I close, let me show you. If you choose to come to my free community, I put it out free just to support people who want to start communities. See this? And I put this to guide you. So any of these can create a community, can have a community. Today we discussed hobby. Then I'll discuss business, spirituality, health, relationships. Yeah, I'll come back another day. So please like and subscribe, and so that you get notified when I come again. I'm trying to do this every day. So this is a free community, this one. It's free. And only people who want to start communities or people who want to promote what I do inside here. See? Inside here, I have some tutorials. Can it show you? Yeah. So if you come, you can promote these. That's the other way I said you can make money. Look at that. I'm losing the topic. Remember I said you could promote, invite people to other communities. So you could invite someone who just started a community. If you help someone start a community, you can invite them to mine, and then you're going to sell them these courses, these tutorials that I do to help them set up their community, and I pay 40% commissions right here. Okay, so I have another community also for YouTubers. Hopefully it will show you this one. Will it show you? Let me see. Yeah. So this is another one where we have YouTube collaboration, Skool collaboration. That one also I pay 40% commission. Yeah, so, but I need to wrap it up. Once I talk about Skool, I start talking about Skool, I don't stop because it's so fun. It's an easy way to make money. And the combination of YouTube and Skool is perfect. But it could be any other. In fact, they just started something where they promote for you. Like you start a community, you wonder, how do I get people to come? Skool can do it for you. If you want to have members in your community, that's a new thing. In fact, I have a video I'm going to premiere on my other channel. That's where, like, Skool is helping people so you don't have to be on social media. You just start a community and they get you the members. It's fun, right? Thank you so much for watching it. I have to stop. I'll be back in another one. That will be number 4. Like it, share it, especially to YouTubers or anyone who has a skill. Maybe they teach a language. It's global. They can use the language they choose. It's really fun. You can make some money doing this. Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye. I'm ending this one.